Thaumaturge mógłby region cuda. Turk jestem. Manta to się.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer... recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know, you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that, in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you're safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Jak miło. Mogą nas podwieźć. Ulubiony list. Drogi Antoni, czuję się jakby od twojego syna wieki. Może to tylko zima sprawia. To co dobre i ciepłe zdaje się odległe. Jak się domyślasz, życie słońca mnie nie rozpieszcza. Wyrywany z nocą ziemi. Obcych ludzi. Walczyć pod rosyjską. To dziś żyję wśród ludzi, tracą zdrowie i zmieniając ziemię i ciałem. Mogę stąd odejść. Mogę przyjść. Wydaje mi się. Proszę móc na mnie tanty. Żeby cenzura przepuściła. Powiedz Anielce, że myśl była mi aż do snu. List. Drogi Janko, proszę cię. Niemieckim słuchaj, co do ciebie mówią. Czasy się zmieniają. Nie można już polegać tylko i wyłącznie na posiadaniu majątku. Chłopi nie są tacy jak kiedyś i wcale nie wiadomo, jak się sprawy w najbliższych latach potoczą. Wystarczy popatrzeć. Człowiek nie odwróci, co słyszy o buntach i partyzantkach chłopskich, które z widłami na panów idą. Trzeba się zabezpieczyć, mieć coś na boku, jakiś interes, który godnie żyć. Dlatego mówię ci po raz ostatni. Do banków, weź pożyczkę pod zastaw połowy naszego majątku w Kaukazie. Zainwestuj w interes naftowy Baku. Kolejowa już tam dociera, potrzebuje nafty. Trzeba działać. Mam wszystkie dokumenty do upoważnienia. Czekaj dłużej. Pozdrawiam Le. Jako Thaumaturge wiesz działania wrogów, ślady emocji, nienawiści oraz łatwiej odciągnąć. Sytuację. Liczne wydarzenia dzień odtąd pogrążony jest w żałobie. Krajszych wiedz, którego zamierzano wprowadzić po reform przeprowadzone przez Aleksandra Bułegina, brutalnie przerwany przez oddziały kozaków, które wpadły do gmachu zarządu. Zbrojeni wtargnęli obrad, to urwetes. Kozacy pozwolili życia w sposób. Ranili ponad setkę. Kolejnym przejawem niesprawiedliwej agresji wobec Gruzińskiego. Kolejne masowe strajki są nieprzyjemne. Woźnica zagadek.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
No, tam to było. Prowadzenie do prologu?
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Proletariatyzm Brydola. Nadchodzi dzień, kiedy lud zrzuca naokoło. Za jednym zamachem tego ramienia, pełnego pracą i walką z trochą, odbędzie się tego caratu. Zdarzenie z ostatnich dni, wciąż tak bolesne dla tak wielu, będą jak żagie. Na rozbieci płomień sprawiedliwej rewolucji. Wystarczy kilka osób, podniosło jej głowy i do zajęcia. Płomień stał się pożogą, ciemiężcem i oczyszczającą na ziemię. Już zresztą to robotnicy większych gotują się do działania. Lud wiejski włącza się do walki. Tam teraz godziny próby, nie traćmy więcej uwagi.
You guys already got what's yours this week. Molchat. We're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, ty! Nice boots. Are they warm? Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Była się walka. Jeśli wrogowie stracą wszystkie punkty życia, wygrasz walkę. No, punkty życia wrogów nie na paskę zrozumiałe. No to nie do walki. Ale tak. Dobra. Ale strzała. Serio, nożem tylko za 3. Kolejka działań. Będzie pozwalać ci, żeby zrobić. Zamierzam pewnie klej. Okej. No dobra. Tą przywalę. Teraz on mi przywali. To dwa. Teraz ja mogę przychodzić.
Sirs, the Ruski is right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Potem... Nie, piesem.
Good boy.
Dałem go? Szkoda. Mamy ci pytania. Mamy zagadania. Pytania. Wieści z Rybania. Donoszą nasi korespondenci, nowo mianowany generał, gubernator prowincji rywańskiej, książę Napoleon Louis Józef Jerome Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte przybył właśnie do miasta. Najwyżsi urzędnicy dokonali uczciwego powitania. Odbyła się kolacja z udziałem przedstawicieli rodzin Rywania. W kolejnych dniach planowane jest przemówienie gubernatora do mieszkańców miasta. Czyli to taka.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Let's take a look around. No luck. Oh well. Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Careful you don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day. What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Ona dzwoni.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
W tym zamiataniu. Daleko na zamieściach jak tych ludzi pełno. No ja przynajmniej. Dalej. On.
I felt something.
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
Prowadzenie Thaumaturge polować innymi ludźmi. Dla danej osoby mogą ci
Am I sensing? I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help! 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 Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Ma się bić? Przepraszam. Punkt Thaumaturgi. Na przykład grimoiru nieodrzucony punkt Thaumaturgi. Nie możesz wydawać biblioteka. Przynajmniej dowolnego. Poluję na sobie autory. Wyjdź na otwór. Okej. No zobacz. No tak jest. Pani wroga się o nie pokazane, że
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
miło. Ludzie wiecie. Jeszcze raz.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
No będzie wołać o pomoc?
Please leave. Please. Please.
No mieszkam. Mają. Pewnie. Teraz.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Podejść. Lepiej. Proszę.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Dowodu nie ma. Ja nic za dużo. Komar. No to coś. Okej.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Dokończę. To są syn. On jest serce mi płacze. Gaci, co zrobiłam, że taką do własnej wyrzekasz. Nigdy ci słowa nie powiedziałem. Ani jak roli z nami sprawiać chciałeś, ani jak na nauki do pojechałeś. Ty teraz mówisz głupi, pani powtarzasz za swoim rektorem cudzieckim. Język twój język nie psów, zejdziesz do mnie dziecko, Gruzja płynie stroną twoich kwest i spokojem twoich kości, nie stekniesz się, możesz. Dzienniki to oblata, o. No, mówią, że każdy naród ma własne demony, własne widziadła, mary i koszmary, tworzone po to, żeby wziąć skarby niegrzeczne. Ale ja zszedłem pół świata Słowo Boże i poznałem prawdę. Te demony, biesy i karty Boga przeklęte są prawdziwe. Są wszędzie, w dalekiej Syrmii. Ludzie szeptem wymawiali to imię. Pałac. Okrutna bestia, której obecność dzieje ludziom zdecydowanie gwałtu blisko. Powiecie bajka, ale ja widziałem Bukawaka. W Jatigorsku. Słyszałem zgrzyt jego łańcuchów. Zbijając się w każde włókno mojej duszy. Czułem furt, jaką nie pomocę z mojej. Nie ma ucieczki, tak. Tego. Nie ma żadna modlitwa. Wyśnięte mury kościoła oblatów trwały tę bestię. Tylko. Miej mnie w Oho, Thaumaturge.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Jednak. O. Słowo. Zajebiście. A nie... Okej. Uwaga. Ostatnio. Że weszło. Chłopak. Oczywiście. Wtedy było to inne. Bądź. Nie wziąć. Nie jesteś zmęczony. Dobrze samotny. Ale to... Mogę użyć. Okej. No dobra.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Jakiś dawno idziemy. Mamy?
you're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery. true fear. A horrible death. This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Trochę mi interesuje. Nie jest zdenerwowany, a umysł łąka się w grożach chleb. Mogę odszukać tutaj panem.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Kolejna walka?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Oh, yeah.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Nie mogę podać.
right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Mogę wrócić na też. O, to jest godzina. Kaukazie. A to jedyna rzecz. Ale nawet nie. Pada. Chyba, że stopniesz. Patrzcie.
What do we have here?
Pogadać.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Well then, Let's take a look around.
Mamy. One się... A.
You've been going in so many circles.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Ramen starost i zobaczymy, który był parciem to obecny przed ostatnim poszedł. Mamy w nim starosta Wasylii odcisnął się przed swojej wiosny. Ludzie stali się gwałtowni i pełni agresji. Dotarły do stracha. Tego najwyraźniej starosta się wszyscy żywi do niego, ale muszę się tam.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Jeszcze wydałem.
Luka. He must be the one who saved Vesna from the fire.
Luka.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luka sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Okay.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
O, nadal to samo, cały czas.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
Oho.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Widzę, że wy... tej wiosce. Koniec poszczególnego gbura i na dalej na poszczególny punkt. Salutowy. Morduj.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
Thaumaturge. Bardzo dobrze.
You've been going in so many circles.
Well,
Mogę na... To znowu jest zmęczony.
Again.
this time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Zgodzę. Gdzieś ta polana wydaje się dość... Wydaje się. To podejść. O, ty.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Wezmę. Obie.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
A no, Salutor.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukalaj. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Walka stawia na wyzwanie dla balansowania. Walka z dzikim Eltorem. Pokonanie dzikiego Eltora musi być swojego brania, pokonanie drugiego i będzie wyzwanie. Umarł? Dalej. Ojoj. Leży. Wali. Ty. Anchor. Dobrze. Wytrzymuje się, cholera. Chyba to będziemy mieć. Co temu przywalę. Doświadczenie. Wyjmuję te pory. Wziąłem skazę.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Rumienica bukawacza. Coraz wymiaru czyni. Wilk i raz płód. Zbierać możliwość rozwoju. Skulptora bukawacza.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Think, Luka. Your feelings for Vesna are still true, I know that. Hear out her reasons before you do anything.
Okay. You two better not come back to the village! As if we wanted to.
jestem znowu na...
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Yeah.
Do you still want to send something?
To takie?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
Your question sounded like a threat.
Because it is, for all of us. I have the skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governors, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Pane pytanie. Tam by tam. Zamykam.